Hey guys, it's Darsh here, and this is the first of probably 10 videos, and this is on Scratch. Many people probably want to know how to use Scratch because it is used, and it is really um, good to create games, animations, and all that stuff. But it's not, and you don't need any knowledge on coding for this. It's not really coding because it's not actually script, so it's not like it's not typing. It's drag and drop. And I'm sure many of you guys know that, but will be still tutorializing this because people probably want to know it. And in this channel, I do every possible coding language. So, we'll be doing this one as well. So, let's start with the basics. So what we want to learn in this video is how to move your character around, how to import characters, how to draw your own characters, and how to begin creating stuff. So, I'm probably going to create an animation in this video, and then we'll move along. So, as you guys see, we're on the home page, and you can always go to the home page by clicking this little logo. If you're not signed in, please create an account. All you need is an email and you'll be fine. I won't be doing any cloud games unless people want me to, because I know if you're new and you create a new account, you don't have availability for cloud. But I may or may not do it. It depends on what you guys want. But yeah, so this is my profile, and in this series I'll also be telling you guys how to become really famous on Scratch if you have an account. And that'll probably be my last video or so. Just go right now. Just go ahead and create an account. I'm gonna sign out just to see what it would to show you guys what it would look like. So for newcomers, it would look like this. If you guys don't want to see this, please skip ahead to the video. I'll leave when in the description, I guess. Actually, I know I won't, because you guys can probably figure that out yourself. So if you're coming back to Scratch, click sign in. If you're new, click join Scratch, and this will pop up. Choose a Scratch username. Just find a username that's available. Choose a password. Make sure you can remember the passcode. Then there'll be other steps, which I don't want to show because I don't want to create another account. But you guys probably know what to do. And you just need to have an email address, and you're good to go. So, yeah, okay. So, let's, without further ado, get started. Create. Alright, and let's title this My First Scratch Project, and you don't want to share any of your projects, so just ignore this little button. You can after if you want and change the title. I'm just going to call this My First Scratch Game. So you can call it that, you can call it anything, you can do what you want. Okay, so as you guys can see, you have a cat. This guy is called Scratchy. He's called Scratchy the cat. And as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 different blocks here. The main ones you'll need are these 9. You probably won't use more blocks, but you might if you're working on multiplayer games. So I will talk about this as well. And if you also want more help, there's also some help over here, even though it's really pathetic help. so you really don't really need it. So, first things first, we're going to create an animation. But let's go over the basics. If you guys already know this, please skip to the next video so you don't have to listen to all the basic stuff. So, everything starts with one of these blocks. And I don't want to make you confused because one of them could start with this, but I'll get into that on a later episode. So, you see this block here when flag clicked? Wow, there's a green flag. Green flag. So, when the green flag clicked, it will run. So, whatever's connected with it. So, like, when green flag clicked, go to the same position you are and then move 10 steps. Boom. So, maybe wait 1 second because it's doing too fast. The computer is really fast. Now I'll move because I'm making wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. It's not rocket science, guys. It's waiting 1 second and then moving. Simple. So, that's Scratchy the cat moving for you. It's really simple. It's kind of like the Unity where you can create your own images, and it's really, really simple. And so yeah, you get. I guess you can consider this Unity because Unity is really, really simple. But yeah. So you're okay. Why did I do that? Okay. So right now, what he's doing is going to a certain location, X and Y coordinates. So let's go over this. X axis, boom. Horizontal. Y axis, boom. It's vertical. That's what X and Y axis are. So when I say go to 0, 0, that means go to 0 on the X coordinate. So this would be negative. All the way left would be negatives. And all the way right would be positives. And up for Y is positive, down for Y is negative. I'm sure you've done graphs before, so just, keep that in mind. So, this is really simple to create a game. So, first things first, let's create an animation of our name. And I'll teach you guys about all these blocks later on. So, I'm sorry, Scratchy the cat, you'll have to die. Yep. So, let's discuss the 4 ways you can import a sprite. Choose sprite from library. So they have a library where you can choose some sprites. Not all of them are really good, so I usually use upload some sprite from a file. So you can just go to Google and go find an image, save the file, then upload it. So pretty simple stuff. And then you can paint your own sprite. So if you're really good at drawing on computers, which I am not, you can go ahead and draw your own sprite, which I won't. So, and you can take a picture. So you can have like a picture of me or something yeah, you can have me going like this. I'm gonna keep this. It's like a webcam, boys. It's like a webcam. So yeah. You can do a lot of stuff with this. It's really simple to do it. Nothing too difficult or anything really. So yeah. Let's discuss what a backdrop is. A backdrop is the background. So if I want my background to be black, fill it with black. This is the paint bucket. I'm sure you've seen a paint bucket before. That means you paint. So I'm not gonna do anything. Actually I will. I'll keep it black for now. This camera. Yo camera. Hey camera. Yeah. You wanna cancel for me? You wanna close for me? Yo camera. Camera. Yo camera. Alright, I'm gonna save this and refresh it because that's kind of being annoying. Turn off my camera, thank you. Okay. Finally. That was kind of weird there. So yeah. Now that you have your Scratch background, you can choose whatever backdrop you want. Go ahead, it's up to you. But now I'm going to get a sprite. And in this one, we're going to create an animation of your name. So yeah. So go to letters for me, people, and grab your initials. Grab your initials. So for me, that would be the A block. And for my other one, it would be the H block. There are all these different kinds, so go ahead with pixel art, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to go with the classic. And there are my initials. So now how do we animate them? So like we animated Scratchy the cat, we're going to simply animate these two. So first you want to make sure they look kind of centered, and they don't look kind of bad and stuff. Sorry, I had to make a quick edit, but yeah. So like I was saying, make sure they're fairly centered, and then make sure, so look here, if you're clicked on the sprite, make sure you just pull the the X coordinates, X and Y coordinates, then click on the other initial, say when flag clicked, go to that place. Okay, so this automatically switches to the position it is at. So, now we can go to the animation. Forever blocks. This is a loop. If you've heard of a loop, it repeats things. So, this is a loop. This is a loop. But this is a forever loop. So, it does it forever. There's a repeat until loop. And all that stuff. So, yeah. Now, let's get to it. So, now that we're in the, almost centered, when flag clicked, forever animated, right? Like, you want to go up here, maybe go down there. So, let's go up here. I'm going to say glide to that position, because we start there and then we go up somewhere. So, let's go glide 0.5 seconds to there, and then glide 0.5 seconds to -43, or the position it's at. So take these positions and just import them in. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm being stupid. And just go slightly down. There we go. Glide 0.5 seconds. So now when we click flag, it's like that. And we can also do something cooler. So now stop this. Flag clicked, forever. Go to looks. So looks is how the sprite looks. And these are called sprites because they're images. There's always a show and hide block, which I'll get into when we make a game. And there's change color. That's what you want to do. So change color by 20. You can change it to whatever number. Just don't make it like 100. Because that won't change color at all. Make it 10 to 25, or no, 5 to 25. That would be my recommendation. And now it'll change colors. Wow. It actually look kind of cool. So now that that's happened, you can do that for your next initial. I didn't want to do our whole name because that would be a lot to do for each sprite. But you can always type your name out and do that, but then you can animate it differently. So now we can do the same thing for that. Now that you're signed in, you can collect stuff. It's called a backpack. You can put the same code in. So what we want to do is not do that. I'm just showing that to you. So when flag clicked, we'll have the color change. Forever, we're going to change it by a different amount. Let's make it by yeah, 25. But 25 is cool. 25 is good. Now it's doing that. Nice. So Now we want to do when flag clicked, forever move block. So we want it to go up a little, make it go up there. Glide. Yeah, that's a second. And then glide. Okay, let's see how that works. I want to make it faster. I want it to be like 0.7, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, we have just learned to animate our name. That looks pretty cool. You can title this name animation tutorial. You don't have to title it that. I'm going to title it that. You can say your first Scratch project ever if you're a newcomer, or just say animate your name if you're not a newcomer. And if you were not a newcomer, I hope you skipped this video because this is really basic. Unless you didn't know and you just signed up like a couple days ago, then this would have been really helpful. I will go over more of this stuff as we progress in making a game, but this is Adarsh, guys, and that's tutorial number 1. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.